Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have the new release for Simon Hurley Create. This release is for July 27th, 2022. And I want to thank Simon and Ranger for inviting me to do this release with them. They were nice enough to send me these products, and I think we can make a fun card out of them. So let me go through what all of the products are, and we'll go from there. So the first one I have here is the Evergreens Peel Apart Rubber Background Stamp. And as you know, it's Christmas in July. Us card makers are starting our cards. And this is a really cute, kind of standard tree set. But in typical Simon fashion, you get a couple different ways. So you have the full background. By the way, this is a red rubber cling stamp. So you can use the full background. Or it's a peel apart where you can just use a row of trees. Maybe you want 2 rows of trees and you want to offset it. Maybe you are into slim lines and you want to do a slim line card. So you can use it any of those ways. And he has these individual trees. So you can do a pull apart and just do the trees. So you can use it in a number of different ways here, as a full background, as a tree line, or as individual accents. So I love the versatility of the peel apart stamps, and because they're cling mount, they're very easy to use and clean. They're red rubber, so they're great quality, made here in the US. All right, so look how easy it is to put everything back together, and we can use that as a full stamp. So that one is called Evergreens Peel Apart Background Stamp. The next one is called Berries and Branches. Same thing, you have a full 6x6 background here, and this one too has branches you can pull out individually. You have some berries you can pull out, and then you have some other single branches as well. So you can see from actually the front of the stamp when you look through it, if you just actually put a little bend in here, you can see where they pull apart. So lots of fun with that one as well. And again, that one's called Berries and Branches. We have a full stamp set. This is called Polar Penguins. They are so incredibly cute. Penguins are like all year round. You don't have to just do holiday for them. Their sentiments say, have a super cool Christmas, sending holiday hugs, have an ice day, I love chilling with you, let it snow, sending smiles, dashing through the snow, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and you have this guy holding this little banner here, and you can stamp these little letters inside there, the Merry and the Happy. Love you. You have this little guy holding a present, these guys sledding, this little couple here waddling by to say hi. It's penguiny to look it's penguining to look a lot like Christmas, and then you have a little ice cap there. Okay, so super cute. And I was surprised to see 3 more colors of Lunar paste. So this one's called Game Over. And Lunar pastes are great because they have a metallic shiny finish when they're done, a pearlescent finish when they're dry. You can foil over these, you can paint with these, you can color with these, you can run them through stencils. This one's called Fake Plant. So there's a lot of different things you can do with these Lunar pastes, and they match Simon's inks. And this one's Midnight Snack, which is a nice dark navy color. I did swatch them out, so I think that makes a total of 15 colors now. So here you can see Game Over next to Bee Sting, and there you can see that shimmer and shine that you get, the pearlescence. And these micas are colored micas, so these look good on white or black paper. But the Game Over is more of a berry color, a maroonish color, where Bee Sting is more of a red. Here you can see Fake Plant, which is a true kind of green. Minty Fresh is kind of minty. Later Gator is a lighter green, so you can see that comparison. And then Midnight Snack is a darker blue compared to Clear Skies, which is a lighter blue. I am missing the colors that were released in May because I missed that release, but don't worry, I'll get them because I'm going to have full set syndrome here. But you can see all of that shimmer in there. And they do dry with texture, which is nice. But they're a lot of fun. All right, So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a background. I'm going to use the Berries and Branches Peel Apart stamp. And I believe I have some paper pre-cut here. Or not. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to stamp this with some Simon Hurley Viper. I really want this to be kind of a dark green. And I'm really just going to focus on one side here because this is going to go on an A2 size card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4 when we're done. And this is going to be our background. So I'm just kind of rubbing this ink on the background here. I didn't put my handle on this stamp pad. Gotta do that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some fake plant. Oh, this one does have my little handle here. And I'm just going to swipe some of that in there. Just so I'm mixing up some of my greens here. Okay, again, this is going to be background, so you're not going to see a whole bunch of this anyway. Now I'm going to take my paper. That's going to be my background paper. Line that up. I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. Rub that over the top. Okay, and I should have a pretty good impression here. All right, so we have this fun background, but wait, we have a little piece of dust there. We are not done yet. I'm going to clean this off quick. Going to take the brand new Game Over Lunar paste, and I'm just going to take a little stylus tool, and I have a little ball at the end there, and I'm just going to dip into the lid of the Lunar paste and put that over my little berries here. So this will dry. Not only will they be red, but they will have a little bit of a raised texture to them, a little dimension. And this is going to be the background, so you're not going to see a whole bunch of this, but it will look pretty cool. And that's all I'm doing, is just dipping in and dotting it. Now, I do like to store my Lunar paste with a little piece of press and seal so they don't dry out. And this dries fairly quickly. You can put this aside for just maybe 20 minutes, if that. I'm not using a heavy hand here, so it will dry quick. And again, you can use this through stencils. You can use it with a water brush and do watercoloring with it. You can put it through and let it dry and then run foil over it. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this paste. It makes it pretty fun and versatile. Or just use it as is, like I'm doing here. And then when it's dry, it's got a little bit of texture to it. But mostly it's got a lot of mica and a lot of shine to it. It's very pretty. And like I said, this completes the current collection to 15 then. 15 colors. And I'll put the links down below for you guys if you want to purchase it. Alright, and then I'm just going to clean my stylus off with a towel. And that is the brand new Game Over Lunar paste. So I'm going to set this aside to dry while we work on our other panels. Okay, so I'm going to grab these cute penguins, and I'm going to grab these trees, and I'm going to use them as individuals as part of my scene. So we're just going to use the individual out of the evergreen set instead of using the whole background. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of this regular cardstock that I'm going to be using to stamp on. But first I need to stamp out some of these guys and make them super cute. So I'm going to use this little iceberg piece here, floating ice. Grab my Simon Hurley block. And I'm going to stamp that with some VersaFine Clear. Okay. Now you can purchase SVG files from Ranger to download to cut these out. I'm going to stamp them, we're going to color them, and then I will use my scan and cut to cut them out. Grab this little duo, which we could always mask and stamp, but I'm just going to stamp them and cut them out. This cute little hat. Look at this little hat. It's adorable. Do a little ice igloo. And we'll do this little guy with the scarf. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to grab my Zig markers. And we're going to do some real quick coloring here. So on the ice, I'm just going to make it a really light gray. This is a Zig light gray. I do believe I have a new blending blender. Okay. So I'll just drag that color down a little bit. Not much you can do there. All right, and then these guys, let me see how I can color them in. I guess, are they black and then white, or white and then black? Oh, geez. I think they're black on the outside and white in the middle, right? Let me see. I go to Google and I look up penguins. And I'm assuming these are, what are they called? Tuxedo penguins? Yep, they're dark on the outside, white on the inside, and some of them even have like a little bit of gold or yellow on them. So I'm just going to take a dark gray. You don't have to use black. And then I can just go in with my blender and blend that out. I'm not the best at coloring, but these are pretty easy to do. and they're fun, and they're whimsical, and they are oh so cute. Okay, so I'm going to finish coloring all these in. I'm not going to keep you guys on here to watch me do all the coloring. I'm just going to do basic coloring with my zig markers. And then I'm going to go over my scan and cut these out. And then I will be right back after I'm done coloring.
Quiet, I'm filming.
Okay guys, I am back. Got everything very easy colored, cut out. I'm going to save this bottom piece and actually rip a little hill here for our scenery. And then I have some Distress Rock Candy Clear Glitter. So we are going to take some glue and we're going to put some at the top of our little scenery here, our little hill, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to take some and put some on our floating ice. I just have a coffee filter here. A little bit of that. A little bit of that, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. We'll put that aside. That won't take very long to dry, and we'll start to put our scene together. I think maybe we can get 2 cards out of this. So oh, that's a little larger. Well, I guess I could go this way. A little larger than I wanted, but that's okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And where are my little trees? I'm going to do those one at a time, and I think I'm going to use fake plant for those. Alternate with some Viper. Okay. Okay, so I have my little tree background. See, with that pull apart, I can just do as many trees as I want. I don't have to do all of them. And And I did that right directly to the background. I think I want to ink blend maybe a little bit of a blue sky. Let's go with some breakup blue. Just a little bit of color, not a lot. Okay, I'm also going to take a little bit of that and put it in my little snow background here. So it's not so stark white. Okay. Okay, and we'll put our little igloo. I want him back there. Okay. And we'll just put this guy, pop him in front. And then we have room to put our sentiment. Put our sentiment right there. So very simple. Nothing too hard. Okay, now I'm going to trim the bottom of that off. There's our first little fun little wintry penguin card. So cute. Okay, and then we have these two, Double Trouble. That should have been the sentiment for those guys. And for them, I'm going to use the pre-made background that we made earlier. And you can see that is dry now. They're going to go right on there. I think they kind of need a little snowy background too. So same thing, I'm just going to take a piece of this where we did the scan and cut. Pull that. Where's my card base? Put a little bit of snow on this. Let me glue these guys to their little iceberg. They're floating by to say hi. And we still have room to add their little sentiments. So, yeah, super cute, easy to make, fun, easy to color, which you guys know I like to, because I don't like to color. So these are really easy to do. And you don't have to add a lot of color because they're already black and white. So you just add a little bit of gray in there. But I had fun using the new backgrounds, using the new Lunar paste. There you go. Let me show you everything again. We have the 3 new Lunar paste colors. We have Game Over, Fake Plant, and Midnight Snack. So you have 3 new Lunar paste. You have the 2 new background stamps here. We have the Berries and Branches peel apart background. And again, I did the background in 2 different colors, and I added the Game Over Lunar paste to the berries. The peel apart trees, they're called Evergreens, and I just pulled those little individual stamps off of there. I can put those back now. Very easy to do. And then again, you can use it as a full background or just use those couple trees like I did. So that's peel apart evergreens. And the star of the show are these cute penguins. And again, they are called polar penguins. All right. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'll put the links down below if you guys want to do some shopping. I do get a little bit of an affiliate commission, but it does not cost you anything extra. Thanks for supporting my channel, and go check everything out. Bye, guys.